Hello everyone, hope so you all are doing good with your classes and everything. Welcome to another video from Pearson Solutions. This time it's of Excel chapter 1 cumulative assessment. So today we are going to solve this assignment from first step to the last step. So we have almost 26 steps of this assignment and we are going to solve it from first to the last. Before starting the assignment, you need to start the Excel and download and open the file. You have to open this file, this one, Exp22 Excel Chapter 1 Cumulative Assessment Training. Here is a file that I have downloaded for one of my students. So let's enable editing and let's start doing the work. So first step is that your organization provides a discount to the educators. However, the worksheet contains wording that need to be changed to the education. It is saying that we have to find and replace teacher with education. We have to find the word teacher and then replace it with education. So let's do it. Come to the home tab, then click here, then click on this tab. We have to click on the replace tab. There we go. Here we will write, we have to look for teacher like it's mentioned in the instruction. There we go, teacher, and then replace it with education. And we need to hit that button to do it at once. Do all of the replacement at once. So we need to hit the replace all button. There we go. It is saying that it's done and we have made the 3 replacements. So teacher was written at the 3 places and it is now replaced to the word education. There we go. We have to click OK and then we have to hit the close button. So first step is done. We are now on the second step of this assignment, Excel chapter 1. It is saying that check the spelling of the worksheet and correct the errors. We have to go to the review tab. This is the review tab, and then we need to click here, the spelling. It is also mentioning the shortcut like F7. If we press the F7, then it will also lead to the spell check. So click here. Here we have clicked, and it is saying that this spelling of this is not right, so we need to change it. There we go. Spelling of this is also not right. This one, analytics. So we need to change this one. It is saying that your spell check is also complete and you are good to go. Click OK. So our second step is also done. Now we need to move to the fourth step. Sorry, this was the third step. This was the second, this was the third, and this is the fourth step. It is saying that you cancel the charting basics workshop because only one person registered for it. Charting basic workshop. It is saying that delete the row containing the charting basics workshop. Where is the row? Here is the charting basic workshop. We need to delete it because just one person registered for it and we do not need it anymore. So we have to replace this one. We have to delete this one. Therefore, right click first of all, click on the row, then right click and then delete this row. There we go, it's deleted. So this step is also done. This is the step number 4, and now we need to move on to the step number 5. The Excel Analytics and Forecasting Training course failed and you opened another course. Insert a new row between the Big Data Foundation and the Data Mining rows. First of all, we need to find these 2 rows. Where are these located? Big Data Foundation and Data Mining rows. Where is Big Data Foundation? And this is the Data Mining row. So we need to put a row in between these 2 rows. Okay. Insert a new row. For doing so, we need to click on row number 7, then click insert. There we go, the row is inserted between Big Data Foundation and the Data Mining. Okay, what's the next? Copy row 5 and paste it on empty row. Click on row 5. Here is row 5. Copy that and paste it on new row. We need to paste it here. There we go. Let's paste it. Just copy paste it. In the next, it is saying that change the dates to June 7, 2024. We need to change the dates in the range. In both of these cells, like C7 and D7, we need to change the dates to June 7, 2024. So June is the 6th month of calendar, so we need to change it here. Here is C7. June 7. So we have to write 7 here and 6 here. And press the tab, press tab. Again here, same procedure for here. June 7. So we have to first of all write the month, then date. Sorry, I think we have to write here first of all month, 6, then the date, June 7. There we go. Same month and June 7. And press tab. This is what we need to change. Enter 11 in cell G7 and 10 in cell H7. Where is G7? 11, press tab, and H7. 10 here, 11 and 10. G7 and H7, look at that. 11 in G7 and 10 in H7. So, step number 5 is also done. Now we are moving on to the step number 6. It is saying that assigning a code to the each workshop provides a reference number. You will use 06 to indicate the 6th month June and 001 for the first workshop. Type 06001 in cell A5. Type this thing in cell A5. We have to type this thing in cell A5. Where is the A5? Where is the A5? And press enter. We have to then just copy paste it here. We need to do autofilling. This is called autofilling. This is called autofilling. There are different ways to do so to solve this step. This is the one method that I'm showing you. So it's clear. Look at that. So step number 6 is also completed. Now we are moving on to the step number 7. Instead of displaying the dates such as 6/3/24, you need to display the dates as in this way. Format the dates in the range C5 to D10. We have to first of all select this range C5 to D7. Range is selected. Then it is saying that with the short date format 314, this is the format that we need to select for each date. What we need to do is that we need to come to the home tab, then press the arrow under the number dialog box, then date, and which format it require us to apply. This one, 3/14/2012. Where is 3/14/2012? We need to look for it. This is the one, first one. We need to just click on the OK button and the format is now applied. Look at that. So we are done with step number 7 also, and then now we are moving on to the question number 8. Sorry, step number 8 or question number 8. It is almost the same. The worksheet contains column for the start and end dates. I know it contains start and end dates. It would be helpful to insert a column to display the number of days for each workshop. Insert a column to the right of the end date column. Where is the end date column? We need to look for it. Here is the end date column, and we need to insert a column to the right of, so we need to insert a column here. There we go, we have inserted this column, and then we have to type this thing, hash of days, in cell E4. Where is the cell E4? Here we go, cell E4, and then we have to type this. Look at that. There we go. So step number 8 is also completed. Now we need to move on to the step number 9. Step number 9 is saying that row 3 contain hash of athletes and gross revenue main headings. Where is row 3? There we go. Hash of attendees and the gross revenue. Okay, center this heading over their respective subheading with the help will help clarify the details. So we need to format these two headings, this one and this one. Merge and center the cells H3 and I3. First of all, we need to select H3 and I3. This is H3 and I3, and we need to merge and center this. From here we will merge and center. There we go. This is how to merge and center these two cells. And for the next heading, we need to apply merge and center to the range J3 and L3. J3 and L3, we need to look for J3 and L3. This is J3 and this is L3. We need to merge and center this one. So merge and center is applied here also. There we go. We need to review this one because 3 cells are merged here and the 2 are here. Why 2 are here? We need to look for it. So these are 2, H3 and I3. Yes, it's right. There's no error in this set. It is not saying that you have to apply a cell style. Applying a cell style will improve the appearance of the heading on the row 4. In addition, wrapping and centering the text in the heading cell will further improve the appearance of the worksheet. For the range A4 to L4, we have to select the range. This is A4 to L4. There we go. This range is selected, and then we need to apply the good cell style. First step is to apply the good cell style. We have to look for the good cell style. Good is the name of the style. It's not that good that we commonly use. This is the style. Good, bad and natural. There we go. Neutral, sorry. This is the good cell style. We have applied it, and then wrap the text and center the horizontally. We have to wrap the text from here. Wrap text and then center horizontally. We need to center it from here. This is the most formal way to center this, center the text. We can do it from just clicking here, but this is sometimes not right. This is not always right, so we need to do it from here. This is the most formal way and the most accurate one. So we are done with this step number 10 of this assignment. Now you are ready to calculate the number of days for the workshop. We have to calculate the number of days. So in this step, we have to enter the formula to calculate the number of days for the workshop. In cell E5, in this cell, we have to apply this formula. It is saying that enter a formula to calculate the number of days for the first workshop and add 1 to the results to include the total number of days, including the start and the end dates. Result may display in the date format. First of all, we need to get the results. to see that whether this happen or not. So we are going to put the formula here in cell E5. This is cell E5. We have to put the equal sign, then parenthesis, end date minus start date, bracket close, and it says that you have to add 1 to the results. To calculate the add 1 to the results to include the total number of days. There we go, we have included the 1. We will hit the enter button and the formula will display out the results. There we go. It is displaying in the date format. You can see results may display in the date format. This is displayed. Copy the formula to the range E6 to E10. We can copy in different ways, like we can just drag from here, formula will be copied, and we can just double click here, formula will also be copied. But this is the most formal way, like if we do it in this way, this is the accurate one. So we have calculated the number of days, but it is number of days are showing in the date format. We will look for the solution in the next step, so it may display in the digits. It is saying that apply the number format with 0 decimal places. To which range? To this one, to E5 to E10. Number format with 0 decimal places and center the results horizontally in the range E5 to E10. This is E5. We have already selected the range. We will select it again, E5 to E10. We have to apply the number format with how many decimals? 0 decimal places. 0 decimal places, and we will go for the alignment. Align the results horizontally center. There we go. Click OK. So these are the number of days that we need to calculate and the format it in. So step number 12 for this assignment is also done. Now we are moving on to the step number 13. This will be the almost half of the assignment. After that, half assignment will be left. In cell J5, enter a formula to calculate the gross corporate revenue for the first workshop by. It is saying that it is now stated here the way to calculate the gross corporate revenue. How to do it? It has stated here. By multiplying the cost per attendee by number of corporate attendees. Where we have to put the formula in cell J5. This is cell J5. We have to put the equal sign. Then we need to multiply the cost per attendee. Where is the cost per attendee? Where is the cost per attendee? There we go. Multiply it with this sign will appear if you press the shift and it at the same time. This is the sign of multiplication. We have to multiply cost per attendees with the number of corporate attendees. Where is the number of attendees? Corporate, there are the corporate attendees. So we have to multiply it to get the corporate revenue. There we go. We have got the results. It is saying that copy the formula to the range J6 to J10. J6, J10. J6 to J10. We have copied this. So step number 13 is done. Now we are on the step number 14. So zoom it so it become clearer to become easy to read. Column K is designed to display the gross revenue for the education customer. In cell K5, enter a formula in cell K5. Here is K5. To calculate the gross education revenue by subtracting the education discount rate from 1, subtracting education discount rate from 1 equal 1 minus, where is the education discount rate? Here is the education discount rate. We have to subtract G5 from 1, close the bracket, multiply it with 1 second. We have to look for it. Then multiplying the results by cost per attendees. Where is cost per attendees? Here we go. And then multiplying it with number of education attendees. There we go. Number of education attendees to get our result. So we will press the enter button to get our results. So we need to copy that formula. It will ask copy the formula to the range K6 to K10. Here is K6 and we have to move it to the K10. There we go. So this is the gross revenue for education. We have calculated this. Now that you calculated the gross revenue for the corporate and education customer, you can calculate the total gross revenue for each workshop. Total gross revenue for each workshop in cell L5. For doing so, we need to go to the cell L5. Where is L5? We need to look for it. Here is L5 and enter formula to calculate the total gross revenue by adding corporate gross revenue and the education gross revenue. We need to just add these two values, corporate gross revenue plus education gross revenue, and press the enter button. There we go. And we need to then copy this formula from here to here. There we go. We have copied that. Discount rate looks better because when displayed with the percent symbol and centered, because the rates are all 2 digits. Format the range. We are again in the formatting tab. Format the range G5 to G10. This is G5 to G10 as percent style with 0 decimal places, and then center the data horizontally. We need to do 3 things in this step. First of all, center this range or select this range, then apply percent style with 0 decimal places, and then center the data horizontally. We have selected this range. Come here, then apply percent style, percentage, percent or percentage style is same. Percent style with 0 decimal places, and then center the data horizontally center, and press OK. There we go. All of these 3 things are done to complete our step number 16. Now we are moving on to the step number 17 of this assignment, and it is again related to the formatting. It is saying that format the range F5 to F10. We have to select 2 ranges, F5 to F10. Here is F5 to F10, then press the control button and then select the J5 to L10. Control J5 to L10. There we go. These 2 ranges are selected, and then apply the counting number format with 2 decimal places. Here we have to apply, sorry, it's not 2, it's 0 decimal places. We have to select these 2 ranges, then apply a counting number format with 0 decimal places. Come here, then apply a counting number format with 0 decimal places. There we go. It is applied. Counting number format is applied. So step number 18 is also related to the format. And this step has no grades, 0 grade, but we will do it here so you can learn something. Change the width of column G, H and I to 9. Here is G, H and I. Column width, then 9. And change the width of J, K and L to 11. JK and L2. There we go. Supply. To further improve how number of attendees value displayed below their heading, you can change the alignment and indent the data. Right align the data in the range H5 to I10. So here is H5, where it is, here is H5 to I10. H5 to I10. Right align, we have to apply the right align. From here we will apply the right align. Here is right align, sorry. So these numbers are aligned right, and then increase the indent 2 times. We have to increase the indent from here 1 2. We have to increase the indent 2 times. This step is completed. Borders around the number of attendees in gross revenue section would help distinguish data and improve readability. Apply outside border to the range H4 and I10. Where is H4? Here we go. Here is H4. Sorry, here is H4 and I10. Apply the outside border to this range and apply outside border to J4 to L10. We have to select these two ranges at the same time. We can apply separately, like we have selected this range, then apply the border, then select the other range, then apply the outside border. But we can do it at once. This range is selected, then we will select the other range J4 to L10. Control J4 to L10. Outside border. Click the down arrow and look for the outside border. This is the outside border. There we go. So the border is applied to these two ranges. You can look, it looks so beautiful. That's why instructor asked us to apply the border. It is now the step number 21. You want to prepare the worksheet so that your manager can print it, because the worksheet data consumes several columns but only a few rows. It would look better in the landscape orientation. Select the landscape orientation for the worksheet. We have to select the landscape orientation for this worksheet. This is the worksheet and we have to change the orientation to landscape. There we go. This is how to change the orientation. We are done with step number 21. This is the step number 22. Set 1.5 top margin, 0.5 left and right margin, and center the worksheet horizontally. 1.55 top margin, we will select the margin, then custom margin, then we have to apply 1.5 top margin. This is 1.5 top margin, and then 0.5 left and right margin. Sorry, 0.5 and 0.5 left and right margin, and center the data horizontally on the page. We have to check that box and then click the OK button. There we go. Change the scaling to 90%. Step number 23 is that to change the scaling to 90%. There we go. From here, this is the scaling, and we have to change the scaling to 90%. Scaling is also changed. Then step number 24 is that insert a footer with the text. This is the text that we need to enter on the left side of the footer. Sheet name code in the center and the file name code on the right side. We will see from where we need to insert a header and footer. Press the down arrow for the margin, then custom margin, then come here to the tab header and footer. We need to insert here the custom footer. We have to write the text in the left section. Then we need to enter the sheet name in the center and the file name on the right section. This is how to insert the header and footer. If instructor want us to insert the header, then we will click the custom header. So we are going to click the OK so that this is applied. Look, exploring series, this is the sheet name, sheet 1, and this is the file name. We will click OK. Step number 25 is, so we are on the last step of this assignment. If you need help with this assignment or any other assignment related to this course, if you want me to do the full course for you, just hit me on WhatsApp or email. I will do it for you at very fine price. Just hit me on WhatsApp or email. Thank you so much. So this is the last step that we need to do and finish that assignment. Rename the sheet 1 as June. This is sheet 1. Double click here, June. We can do it in another way, like right click and then click rename. So it's already read, and then it is saying that you have to delete this sheet. So this was the chapter 1 of Excel. It's done from first to the last step. So if you need help with this course, just hit me on WhatsApp or email. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe my channel and share this video with your friends and classmates. Thank you so much. Goodbye.